Nothing that's happening isn't seen by God and by our ancestors and by all the spirits in the world. We are safe, and big change is coming. Let's all take a deep breath together. Thank you for joining me. Breathe in for 3, hold it, breathe out for 3. Ready? Let's go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do it again. Breathe in for 3. Hold it. Breathe out. Okay. What I'm feeling very strongly is that we've all been talking about different possibilities of what's happening and what's going to happen. And, you know, everyone, the 11th hour. But now we need to calm. We need to really calm. Hi, Ellie. This is calm. Be calm. And, you know, being calm isn't a place of superiority. It's a place of actual survival. Because when we're calm, we can receive guidance. And when we get into the place of fear or scattered thinking, we're not able to receive the messages from our own higher self. So we need to be calm. And I know it's hard. It's like when someone tells you to calm down when you're freaking out. But just do some deep breathing, put on some music, do whatever that helps you calm down. But just remember that messages come to you when you're calm. If you're not calm, the messages can't come. So no one can help you, and you can't even get guidance or help if you're not calm. I have to get off this pillow I'm sitting on. Thank you. Hi, Tori. Sorry, I don't know why I said Corey. Thank you, Tori. Hi, Jeep Man. We're in the limbo. You know, I mean, whenever something is this close to being changed, especially when it's a needed change, and there's a lot of people who have a vested interest in it, you know, that it's really important to a lot of people. It's going to be stressful like this. And the problem is it's so slow. Everything's so slow, and it's driving us nuts because it's so slow. And we're aware of every tick on the clock, just, you know. But these are all opportunities to just calm waters, hear the raindrops. Thank you, Lindsay. And thank you for helping get the tappers. I appreciate that. Trista, welcome back. On the way back, driving away from downtown, I kept seeing blue everywhere. Beautiful. Dealing with a kid tantrums, won't be able to fully pay attention for a while. Oh, I'm sorry. That's okay. My right leg just fell asleep, so let me deal with that for a second. Thank you, Michelle. That's so pretty. I had a dream. I couldn't go to sleep until this morning. This thing is so tall, and I can't get it to be lower. Oh, there, wait, there. Helpful? I don't know. I had a dream. I woke up, and I know that I was looking at, I almost said Michelle for Michelle Obama. I did not mean that. I know I was looking at Kamala and, I declined him. I know I was looking at Kamala and Tim Walz, and it felt positive, and then I woke up, and I have no idea what the dream was. It is like, I don't know why my actual dreams are being kept from me lately. I think maybe part of my lesson, because remember, all the lessons we're learning right now, there's macrocosm lessons, meaning nations, you know, or big groups of people. But there's also microcosm lessons. So whatever your unique lessons are, or challenges, or things that you're needing to overcome, are unique to you. So for me, I think I've always had guidance, especially through dreams. And I think that my guides are kind of pulling my dreams away from me to see if I can still go by feeling and go by like a claircognizant, like a knowing, or, you know, do I trust that energy still? So what's your unique challenge? What are you uniquely being challenged with right now? Because when you're in a situation like that, it feels like this, it feels like everyone's experiencing the same thing, but that's not true. We're all experiencing something different. It just happens to be under the same umbrella. Yeah, it was confirmation. Fort Worth, the bridge was lit blue. City Hall was blue and purple. Really, Trista? That's beautiful. Oh my God. Yeah. Hi, Cicely. I know. Omar. Hi, Omar. Welcome in. Isn't that weird? I know I haven't, my dreams are very like jumbled. And if I do remember them, as soon as I wake up, I start to remember them and then they go away. And I'm like, why? What's going on? So I know that I'm tapped into something, but I'm not, whatever. Like I just said, the lesson for me is to go off of something else. So I'm going to ask you, what, if you want to put it in the comments, what is your unique challenge right now? What are you, don't just say the surface thing, like, I just want to know. But what do you think has always been something that you have an issue with that is actually coming to a pinnacle right now because of what we're waiting for? Joe, loving people where they're at in life, not where I want them to be. That's where my walk is right now. Thank you. That's beautiful, Joe. I love that. Yes. See, we're all kind of, if you really calm yourself down, you can get down to those like more nitty gritty personal challenges and really see this as an opportunity. It's an exercise for us to just, and also it's a distraction. If you really don't want to think about things you can't control, look at the things you can control. Me too, even if they seem important. Yeah, about the dreams, Jeep Man. Hi, Cash. I'm finding it challenging to stay positive, and I've been having trouble with meditation. Buddhist being, wow, yeah. And so what could be the growth out of that? So maybe we're not as positive as we think we are. Maybe we don't believe in God or the universe as much as we think we do. We're still giving power to people like Tangerine or even to the blue team. We're like thinking, well, I'm not thinking this, but other people, I've seen people post this. They're not going to do anything. Maybe it's not up to them. Maybe there's a bigger thing going on. And maybe it's not whether or not, if it were just on them, maybe they would let us down. I doubt it, but maybe they would. But this is involving the world. We have to remember that. This is involving other countries. So, Jeep Man, patience, yes. She hiker, is that right? Trusting others for support. That's beautiful. I love that. What do you mean by mistrust, Lucy Lou 842? What do you mean by that? Hey, Janaki. Am I saying it right? Janaki? Janaki. I don't know. I can't remember how your name was said. And it was said in the other live. Overthinking. I'm learning to stay in the here and now. Yes. Yes. Yeah, because we like to get information, take that information, and then figure out what to do. And there's nothing we can really actively do right now, unless you're feeling called for that. Now, if you're feeling called to take action, to do certain things, like to start a petition or to go on the, one of the marches, then that's different. I'm not getting those callings. Actually, the calling that I'm getting is to continue showing up here on TikTok and YouTube live and making videos and connecting with people. I try to comment, I try to reply to all the comments and just really be like a connection point for people, to just have a connection point, to have someone go, yeah, or yes, I get it, or something like that. That's what I feel. Let's see. Patience and trust, Lindsay. Nice. Michelle, getting independence from my New York family, but it's hopefully coming soon. Oh, good. I'm happy for that. Oops. Okay, patience is my downfall, Cicely. But let's go underneath the patience. What's underneath patience? Trust. Right? If you knew without a doubt that all of this was going to be stopped in a glorious way, and our Lotus Queen was going to be in a position of power, and that all of this had to happen for some other reason, you wouldn't be impatient. We become impatient when we don't trust. Cash, so I'm not worried and neither should you. Well, everybody's different. Everybody has different issues that they come into this planet and this dimension with. So it's good if you're not worried. That's great. Hi, Jackie. Thank you for the rose. Judge Travis. Hello. Lucy Lou. I find it hard to let what others share sink in. Oh, yeah, I could see that. Like, Jackie, thank you for the heart me. Like, you mean, what do you mean by that? I don't want to guess. Janucky. Okay, I think I'm saying it correct. Phil, my latest challenge has been my hesitancy to ask others for needed help. Beautiful. I love that. Travis, I'm not having music on in the background because I've been sharing these videos on YouTube and I don't want to get a strike or something. But I'll just cut out the meditation in the beginning. So if you're watching this on YouTube, I did just have a 30-minute meditation with some music, but now there's no music, so we can continue on. Okay, let's keep going. Let's see. Thank you for the follow. She Hiker, thank you. Yoli, learning to get involved for change. Oh, nice. I like that. Hi, Optimus Prime. I'm doing great. Thank you. How are you? You keep your hopes. Nice. Solfeggio is helpful to us all. Oh, nice. Okay. That's a good type of music, right? Is that right? I'm not sure. You can educate me. Almost at 10,000 taps. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Lindsay, for being the tap header upper person, I think. Lucy Lou, I want to believe, but find it so hard to do so. Maybe my impatience to see result hinders me. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, we're in this slow dimension, This place is very, yeah, that's right. It's binaural frequencies. I remember that now. How do you pronounce that? Can someone spell it out phonetically? Thank you for all you do and have been putting out there. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Thank you. Praying for Lotus to POTUS. Yes, yes. Tap cheerleader. That's right. Yeah, and I've been seeing a lot of fear, online with comments, with just on other videos. I've seen comments in other people's lives. I'm starting to see a lot of, because people I think are just getting agitated because it's getting close, which is understandable. It's getting close. It's getting close to Monday. It's getting close to, all those kinds of things. So it is nerve-wracking. It's very nerve-wracking. And when things, no, not that, the other word, the fear, how you say that one? It's a healing modality of musical notes. Yes. I listen to that on YouTube because when I need different types of relaxation. We all have to maintain faith that everything will work out for the best. That can be hard. Exactly, Phil. That's great. Thank you, Jeep Man. Madison, hi. Madison, keen author. Trusting that I'll get where I need to be. Yes, right? Thank you for the rose, Anne. We're getting antsy. Yeah, and it's understandable. And sometimes you feel like God has forgotten us or something, or the universe, whatever you want to call it. God, universe, whatever. I'm not religious, but I'm spiritual. So, I survived 2 key people in my life dying, and I didn't want to live, and I didn't want to live for like a couple of years. Thank you, Lupe. Thank you. That kind of darkness is scary because when you don't have anything to live for and you don't want to live, people would say, you'll find the strength. I didn't have that's what made me nervous. I didn't have the strength. I didn't want to be here. And I was just so mad at God. And I even had like a really good friend of mine who just had a baby and she passed away from cancer. And I just was like, why can't we switch places? Like, why can't she continue and I go? Because I didn't want to be here. But at some point, you've got to trust. There's a bigger plan. I mean, guys, haven't you ever seen like a person will die from like a weird like beam that falls off of a building, but then another person gets dragged by a train and they live? Like, people who are meant to be here are here, and people who are not meant to be here are not here. So if you're here right now and you're experiencing this, and maybe you need to tell yourself this during this time, you're here for a reason. You're here for this, and it's not easy, and I know that, but we're all here for a reason. Nessa, hi Nessa. Having this community and its knowledge has helped me stay positive and loving. Good. I mean, if it helps, I get afraid. I get afraid too. I get little moments where I think, why is this getting so close to the edge? Like, what is going on? But when I try to picture him in there, I never do. And also, you know what it is too? It's not just spiritual. It's also logical. I'm a logical person. Do you really think the 3-letter agencies are going to let him in there? I mean, just logically looking at this, do you guys really think they're going to let him in there? They're not, because he said he's going to destroy. He wants to dismantle democracy. That's what he wants. So, his intention is to do that. And so if his intention is to do that, why would they let him in there? Yeah, come on in. It's like they all took an oath to protect the Constitution. And he has made it known that he wants to change and or destroy the Constitution. So they're not going to let him in. So even if you don't, you don't believe in aliens, you don't believe in all the psychics and astrologers and tarot readers, even if you don't all that, just logically, they wouldn't let him in there. Joe Biden, even with his, 50 years of service to this country, he has grandchildren that he absolutely loves. Do you really think he's going to just be like, all right, well, whatever, peace out, somebody else's problem now? He's not going to do that, He's not going to do that. And so there's too many people who he made his, you see, the first time he was in office, nobody really knew what he was going to do. Everyone knew he was an idiot, but they had hoped maybe he would listen to other people. But now they know what he's capable of. Plus, he's had more years to have like nefarious other people who have, bad ideas for things to join on. And they all have their little plans and they're all locked on. They realize how negative and horrible this is. That's why he's never going to be let in there. Something absolutely insane will have to happen before that will happen. Okay, let me catch up with you guys. All right. I'm not even concerned about myself. I'm concerned about my nieces and nephews. I want better for them. Madison. Yeah, exactly. And so do all the people who are in the House of White. I mean, they definitely do. Hi, Gemini. Thank you for the heart puff. Okay, let's see. Hi, Sierra. Oh, it just went back. Let me go back. No music tonight, guys. You just have to listen to the music of my voice. My sing-song voice. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, wait, let me go back and get Sierra Bierta. I'm not sure how to say her name. I've been chilling all day until this evening, and I'm antsy pants, anxiety queen. Yes, I understand. I definitely go through my periods where I'm a little bit less calm. I'll put it that way. Linz, the star beings might not let him in there either. Exactly. You have the whole world not wanting him in there. Rachel, thank you for the heart meet. The whole world, other countries, right? You've got our countries. The majority of our country does not want him in. And then you have all the people that are right now in a position of power who don't want him in. And then you have aliens that don't want him in. And then spirits, ancestors. Think of all the people that fought and died in wars for democracy that are now on the other side. Do you think they want him in? If they have anything to do with it, they're not even, this is good versus evil. I mean, that sounds very dramatic, but it really is. This is really light versus dark. They're not going to let him in. Too many people died for this. Families were destroyed. Towns were blown up. They're not going to let him in. They're just not going to do it. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oh my gosh, I have to turn off my, okay, there we go. I have to turn off my invites things. I keep getting invites for battles. Not right now. Okay, a lot of people are going down with him. Yes, Yoli, that is absolutely true. Lindsay, being afraid is human. It's what you do with it that matters. Ding, 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 ding. That's great. Being afraid, I mean, of course, we're all afraid. We're all afraid. It's scary, but honestly, the thing that got me through the worst of my, am I frozen or am I working okay? Because it seems like it's choppy. I don't know. I'll go back to that in a second. Let me catch up on the comments. I'm just very much ready to watch this play out in 3D. Yes, I see that. Nessa, hello. Trusting our gifts and the best of us. Yes. Kalia, some psychics are saying he passed this morning. What? I haven't heard that. I'm definitely not getting anything, but oh my God, that just gave me a scary feeling. Hold on. Let me just sit with that for a second. That went right through my body. Reading that, because he's totally holed up, at Marla. But I'm going to say something else. Remind me to say something else about that in a minute. Ugh, that just did something to me. She-hiker, even the trust in the 3-letter agencies have been betrayed. Yeah, that's true. I understand that. Lindsay, logically, they've been investigating him for years. Oh, yeah, this has been a long time. I'm not sure how to say her name. Sierra Berita. I'm so bad at pronunciations. I'm mentally exhausted. Yeah, me too. Franzi, hello. I think they were threatened in this. Why they are allowing them in? They're not going to let them in. They're not going to let him in. Kesh, yes, that's me. I don't know what you're responding to. Let me keep going. Sorry. Thank you for the follow, Circle Wind. I was listening to the wrong spiritualist, including Abraham Hicks. I thought Trump was the man. You did? When? I didn't know that. At what point? They're not just handing over democracy. That's right, Lindsay. That's right. Hi, Fred. It's good to see you in here. In my gut, I don't see it. I don't see Tangerine getting in at all. I don't either. I don't have all the details. I don't know how it's going to go down. I speculate just like everybody else. I think about stuff and I think, does that feel right? Does that feel right? But I don't know the details. I just have feelings about dates, or I have feelings about, certain things. I'll try to just check in for a second. I've never seen him as, the chief or whatever. I've never seen it, ever. Never. Okay. Kristen, yes, they're making the transition team too easy. They couldn't possibly allow it. It's a plan. Yeah, he's not going in. Jackie, it's hard to hold on to the hope. He is going to absolutely our country, destroy our country. Is that what you're going to say? Yes. Sierra, okay, I'm sorry. I'm making it too hard. Sierra, thank you for saying that. Christy Prophet, I'm not watching. The first time was hard enough. There is not going to be a Monday ceremony. If there is, something keeps telling me if there is, it won't be real for some reason. Okay, let's just run through scenarios because I like to do that. If, let's say he passed, let's just throw that out there. That's not my strong feeling, but let's say he passed. Maybe just because there's a lot of people going to be in DC this weekend. What if they kind of go through with I don't even know. I don't even want to speculate. The point is they want to keep things calm. They don't want any injuries or, riots or things like that. Okay, wait, let me keep going back. I got to catch up. Sorry, I'll try to get past. Circle Wind, somebody said that Tangerine passed this morning. That's what somebody else said in here, and I was like, whoa, really, Linda? Psychics here or on YouTube, on TikTok or YouTube? Strong Voice, I don't feel that. His demise will be due to his humiliation. Back in 2015, Abraham Hicks said that Trump was sent to us. Oh, see, I knew I didn't like her. Whatever, them. I never resonated with that messaging of, I didn't know that even they said that specific thing, but for some reason I never resonated with that woman and team or whatever it is that channeled in. It's a play on Raspberita. Oh, I like Berita. I like that. It's an adult beverage. That sounds delicious. Oh my gosh. That sounds amazing. Okay, Linda, a lot of psychics say Trump passed away. I can't even believe that, you guys. Cash, even though that I felt strongly that he wasn't for us, I voted for him anyway. Big mistake. This time around you did? Oh boy. Christy, someone else said he would have a healthy event tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to have to really check in on that because I haven't really thought about it from that perspective. I have to really get away from. So this is how you do it. If you're new to checking in with your intuition, let me tell you, what you have to do is you can't how that just reading that kind of made me feel like that shocked feeling when you find out someone died. That's kind of going through me right now. So in order for me to kind of check in with my own intuition, I have to wait till that clears. I have to get calm and I have to get separate from all that. You have to let all that go away. And, it's like they say, if you're looking down at water and you shake it up or whatever, and the dirt and the mud is all mixed with the water, you can't see clearly. You have to get still. You have to get still and you have to learn how to listen to yourself. But definitely stillness, separation from intense emotions and fear and anger and even excitement and happiness. You just really have to get still from all that and then the energy will be there. So I can't do that right this second, but when I get off, I will. And I'll think about that. There was a modern day Nostradamus and she predicted this. What's her name again? Okay. The worst drink known to man. What is it made out of? Okay. Oops. Let me go back. Noah. Is Noah here? Yes, Noah. Hi, Noah. Hi, Experiment 626. How are you? Oh, that's what I thought. Cash, you voted for him in 2016, not this time. He's not gone. He's been truthing all day. Well, we know that he's not necessarily doing that anymore or lately or whatever because they have other people for that. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you. Maybe he's in shock. They said he was brought about to bring the corruption we could heal. That's true. I mean, that's true. You know, we've talked about that where things, if I didn't get to your comment, please feel free to repeat it because I didn't get back. Remember, like when you're pulling back a bow to shoot an arrow, you got to go backwards so that it can go really far forward. Let me get rid of that. Oops. Okay. So yeah, I mean, he's helped us go backwards, but you know, you can't get, when you squeeze something, you can't get something out of it that isn't, oh, okay, Baba. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. That name sounds familiar. Baba something. Yeah. So when you squeeze something, no matter how much pressure you put on it, nothing comes out of it that's not already in it. So those people that got squeezed by the pressure of whatever, their own probably deeply seated racism and misogyny and all that other stuff, it came out of them. Baba Yaga, that's right. Thank you, Michelle. You know, and so it came out of them. I mean, that wouldn't come out of me. You can't you can't put pressure on me and have me all of a sudden be like that because I wouldn't be like that because I don't have that in me. Spirit guides are telling them he's passed more than one on here TikTok. Ooh, Mom, thank you. Nick Cole, did you see Kamala's future plans? Quote, desk, at the desk sign. I did. She looks so excited. She looks like she's like, didn't she? She kind of looked like she's like trying to hold it in, like they've told her, like, here's what's rolling out. Like, she's been a part of a lot of it, but now they've confirmed it, and, like, this is what's going to happen. And I think she's just like, you guys, yeah, it's crazy. I keep feeling like she looked too happy to pass. No, yeah, exactly, Sierra. She's not going to at all. How do you know that for sure, though, Cash? We don't know that yet until we see him. People are marching against the orange right now. You guys, I was weeping before I went on the live because I saw people at Berkeley saying, what is it? What are they chanting? Like, he's not my president or something. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. It's peaceful. It's just they're, you know, makes me feel good. Makes me feel good. She plans to work till Monday and then tell people her future plans. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. That's how she said it, Nick. That's exactly. Yeah, I'm going to work till Monday and then I'll tell you more then or something like that. Yeah, I got that. Totally. That was really good. Namaste. Hello, how are you? I live in D.C. We have about 8,000 reserve military troops here. They look surprisingly happy. That's exciting. Christy, thanks for the rose. Thank you. Thank you, Rachel. I'm a little worried that Vance he won't be. Are you kidding me? No, he won't be. No. No way did he pass. They couldn't keep it quiet. Well, they could if they needed to for all this stuff rolling out. Yeah, she does look like she's able to breathe a little bit more. Yeah, Nick, definitely. They're going to get them all together so they can't run. Then fuzzy cuffs. Griffin. Exactly. He said something about the senator. I got wrestled to the ground today. I don't know what that is. Rachel, yes. He says something. Okay, you said it again. I don't know what you mean. What senator? I also find it interesting. Thank you, Black. Good to see you. I also find it interesting that Dougie is always with her. Yeah, it's cute. He's so cute. Yeah. I live in D.C. Oh, yeah, you have okay, I got that. But perhaps security, I don't know. Not that he's a security guard, but just general security. Oh, for him, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a big thing. She's probably finally been able to tell her husband, Lotus Queen has finally been able to tell her husband that, you know, guess what? Remember how you thought I lost? I didn't. And there's a whole big thing happening right now, and we're going to be in D.C. in 5 minutes. What are you explaining, though? I don't want to go on any side journeys tonight, Cash. I'm trying to keep everything very focused tonight, very calm, and I don't want to go on any, like, things. So I'm protecting this space. I need to tonight because, I mean, the messages I'm getting are like, people are really getting freaked out. If you're getting freaked out, tell me in here too, because I don't want anyone to be freaked out. I don't know what it is. Hi, Joe. Thank you. I don't know what it is with, I don't know why I'm calm. I mean, I think about that. Thank you. Thank you, Joe. Lotus. Yep. That's what Kamala is translated into. That's right. That is, I don't know. Honestly, I think some of it is just like, I've been through so much in the past few years that sometimes I wondered why I was going through all that stuff. And one of the things that I've learned is to be calm, is to be completely calm and just get myself through it. By freaking out and realizing that wasn't the way to go. I didn't get to the calm place by just magically being calm. I got to the calm place by working on it, and realizing like when I would freak out, it would just waste energy. It wouldn't do anything. So let me just stay calm. And at the very least, I'll be able to handle whatever comes my way. Whatever thing happens, I'll be able to deal with it. So that's what I would say about that. You feel butterflies in your stomach. I know, Yoli. I know. It's definitely crazy. I mean, it's like absolutely, absolutely insane. What does the L mean? Where's the L? What do you mean? Mom, I know KH, but what does the L mean? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Yeah, be positive but grounded. Like just stay like, I don't even say be positive. You know what it is? Tell yourself no matter what happens, you can deal with it. That's what it is. You don't want to be attached to what you want to have happen. Whatever happens is what you'll be able to handle it. So let's say that it's totally something we never even thought of. You'll be able to handle it. Let's say he gets in. You'll be able to handle it. We will march. We will fight this. We will not let it go through. We will get through it. And that's where you need to put the energy, not in, oh my gosh, I'm going to hold my breath until she gets in there. No. You got to be like, whatever happens, I 100% can deal with it, because this is not an illusion. This isn't some dream or nightmare. This is reality, and this is good versus evil, and this is the good of the world is in me and around me, and I can deal with this, and I have other people and angels and energies that are also helping me. We can do this. Yes, Phil, we've got this. Forged in the fire, dumpster fire no less, but forged in the fire. That's right, Joe. Good vibes, people. Yeah, and it's not just about toxic positivity. It's literally, thank you, Rachel, release the expectations. I really believe that, because that's something I've learned, because I kept wanting all these things to happen in the last few years that have not happened for me. It's been the hardest. I really want to say since 2011, but that sounds almost unbelievable, but it really has been like that for me. Everything that I thought was going to, like if I'd start building something, it would fall apart. So I got to the point where I was just in the corner crying, like, why am I alive? But then I got up and was like, I just have to stop attaching myself to what I think should happen. And I need to trust something bigger. And this is an opportunity for me to look at that, because sometimes we say we're spiritual and we believe, but then something happens and we realize we don't really believe as much as we think we do. I mean, do you really believe that there is something good that is bigger than all of this, that's more powerful than all of this right now in our timeline? Or do you not? Do you believe that there is an energy that can come in and just blow everybody away with positivity and incredible love and light that would transform all of this, or not? Do you think that's a little too much Hollywood, or do you believe that's actual possibility? This is your opportunity to look at that in yourself and decide whether or not you believe in that, really believe in that, or you just kind of believe in it for like ideas of cute hopefulness when you're having coffee with someone. I mean, this is really where the rubber meets the road. Do you believe in it or not? Nick, my therapist told me today that the feelings you feel and can't turn off means you need to physically do something. I like that. Thank you. Namaste. Thank you. Debs, I'm upset about my hometown being gone. Oh, I know. LA. So I'm having trouble separating the two things. Yes, I know. I understand that. There's a reason why you are experiencing both of those things. And so just try to hunker down into your energy and just keep saying, God, what am I meant to learn right now? What am I meant to learn right now? Why am I here? Like, you're here for a reason. So what is the reason? And just keep breathing and just be present and just look for the answers. Look for the, what comes from that. It's true because you had an awakening 29 years ago. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful, Rachel. Yeah, if you've had something happen like a near-death experience or something like that. Thank you, Joe. Thanks for coming in here tonight. It's good seeing you. Yeah, LA. Oh, I'm so sad. Ask God to help you let go, Rachel says. Absolutely. You guys, I never talked about God so much in my life when I was younger. I had my own thing with God, but I was like, whatever. Going through a sustained, hard period of time will make you really solid in a relationship with something higher than you. I mean, that was my number one relationship. I constantly talk to God. I always say, please help me. If I'm holding on to something, help me let it go. Show me the way. I'll do the best I can every day, but be clear with what guidance is, because I guess I'm upset and I'm not seeing it. I really just worked on that. And I could say that's the good thing about going through a hard time when nothing works out for you. It's because it's the only thing you can do is strengthen your relationship to your higher power. That's the only thing you can do. You can't really do much else. You can't really, because it's like all you can do is talk. Thank you, Scene. Thank you. Scene Morris. Thank you for the heart me. Speaking my mind, Southern California, I've witnessed myself looking down to my actual body. Speaking my mind. Was it a meditation or was it, sorry, I have to do the puzzle piece. Was it lucid dreaming? Was it a near-death experience? What happened there? Nick, hate is loud, but Lotus love is louder, and that's what people need. Yeah. You guys, when we read about history and we read about throughout time that things that people have done, the wars that they've overcome, even slavery and famines. And there's so many things that our ancestors have overcome. That's in our DNA. They have overcome that. We're on our phones or computers and we're talking to each other, and hopefully we have heat in our houses if that's what we need where we are. We have food. Some people were facing all this and had none of that. Didn't know if they were going to eat the next day. Didn't know if the next day the smoke from the fires or the smoke from the war would clear and they would see the sun. They hadn't seen a plant grow or an animal in a while. You have to really think about, there's been other times where things have been way worse. You can't think of this is the worst time. It's not the worst time. There's been way worse times. And all we have to do is try to stay calm. And we have all these tools available to us, like music on our phones, like meditations on our phones, like a social media app like this where you can connect with other people. You can come here and talk to me. Or anybody here. You can talk to any of the people that you meet. Yeah, Lindsay, I was wondering if I was being punished for something because life has been incredibly hard. Not now. Yeah, I love that, Lindsay. Yeah, when you go through, whether it's a health challenge or death, you've experienced people dying around you, or maybe your own mortality for some reason, you're pressed against that every day. You're pressed against really thinking about life from that point of view. And so when people are all forced to go through something like this, you can really see the different levels of some people haven't even thought like this ever. And so this is their first time really thinking about really big, serious, heavy things. And some people have been thinking like this for a long time, or, I don't know. So Debs. Okay. Thank you for sharing the live, you guys. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm trying to keep up, and it's it's not always I'm not always good at it. I'm sorry. Because I'll be going through it and then I'll go pew and it'll change really fast. My concern is climate change. I'm not concerned with Donald Trump. Yeah, and everybody has their things that they're worried about with the tangerine. Everyone has their concerns, and we don't all have to have the same exact concern to understand what a risk he is to so many things, to the world. He's just not going to get in because it's too much. There's too many things of destruction and of darkness that he is willingly or ignorantly, he's willfully ignorant, but no. Thank you, Esperanza, for the heart me. Thank you for the follow, Miss Bliss. Ms. Bliss, that's nice. Let's see. Let me go back and catch all this. It's so hard to catch up on this stuff. Just came from Jennifer's live. Oh, good. Did she finish her live? I felt bad. I wanted to pop in there, but I ended up meditating before I went on because I kind of felt like I kept getting chaotic myself. And so I was really trying to, I don't know if you guys feel it tonight, but I'm really trying to calm the energy. And I hope you feel that, because I feel very strongly that I just want you guys to just be, everything's going to be okay. Because, you know, there gets a point where you're talking where you can kind of whip yourself into a frenzy. And I don't mind talking. I love talking, which is why I have a TikTok channel. But we have to temper that with also working with ourselves and working on, you know, grounding our energy, you know, and just everything I was just talking about. Perspective reminder. That's right. We're stronger and more resilient than we give ourselves credit for. Yes, Phil, absolutely. Joan of Arc spirit, our ancestors struggled. Absolutely. Do we forget that? Do we forget people went through wars and genocides and natural disasters? And I mean, we're going through a lot ourselves too, but just let's not forget, you know, our own history is we're the living DNA from those things. So our ancestors survived it. Kel, there is always a lesson in going through hard times, even though at the time it doesn't make sense. Yes, absolutely. A powerful angel in Detroit. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, right back at you. We are a part of big history right now, y'all. Lindsay, that's right. That's right. History books are going to be lit, Griffin. That's right. Lucid dreaming. Okay, so it was lucid dreaming. You left your body and you saw your body. Wow. I need to learn how to do that, because I probably could do that. And I've had people tell me, you should do that. You should study how to do that. And I want to, because I always have really, really extreme, powerful, symbolic dreams. And so, I don't know, I could see me doing that. Let me see. Let me see if, is Jennifer Lisa still on? The mystical psychic. Let me just see if she's still online. Did she say she was going to get off and like go meditate or something? Let me see. Ethical. The ethical. One moment, please. Okay, here she is. Okay, I'll just invite her. Oh, she's gone. Okay, so she left. I'm so disheartened by in my spiritual journey right now. I feel like I'm never in touch with anything. Everything that you are is what you're supposed to be, okay? And it's also where you are. So don't be, if you're having any feelings like, oh, I feel like I should be more, you're comparing yourself to somebody else. You're comparing yourself to a concept, or you're comparing yourself to another person that you've seen somewhere. So I don't like to use like lingo too much. That's why I sort of talk the way that I talk. I'm an anti-lingo person, and I'm really like this in everything that I do. And a lot of times people think I know less than I do because I talk like that, whether I'm talking about technical things like filmmaking, or, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I know that I don't use the lingo and make it sound like, hey, you guys, you know, but I want it to be that way because I want to be relatable and connect on the energy, not connect on, you know, whatever that other stuff is. I hope you all have a part in coming up in the coming up movie of You Beautiful Women. Oh, wonderful. Yeah, we'll see, GTO. Accessible language. Exactly. I just don't believe in, what's the point? For me, I don't care about impressing people like that. I don't feel like being like, you guys, I know all this stuff about this thing. Who cares? What you know should just help people, or just should be of service in some way. If I'm a great filmmaker, let the film speak for itself. If I'm a spiritual person, let people feel it when they're around me, you know. But it is an issue when you don't talk a certain way that people think you're less aligned on something than you probably are. I wanted to go back before I answer your question, AC Lou. I want to go back. Iya asked how to become a light worker. Well, I believe we're all from the light. We're all from light. That's what we come from. We come from light and dark, but we come from light. And to be a light worker, you just need to you need to just work within what you're sensing and what you're feeling. Anyone can do anything that you feel guided to do. And by it being work, I don't even know what, that's just man's interpretation of what you feel called to do. I mean, someone working at an animal shelter could be a light worker. Someone working a taco truck could be a light worker to me. I probably don't have everybody else's, interpretations, but, I feel like following your intuition and being a representative of your truest self coming from the light is a light worker. But if there's something specific you want to do in that world, that's different. Yeah, exactly. We're all light workers and your presence is enough. Thank you, TCZ1. Let's see. Create courage. I am impressed with all getting on here and talk the way you do. I haven't felt that confidence yet. Yeah, it's okay. Like, it's taken me years to get to this point. You have to understand. And I used to go live, every week when, live first started. So I've been on YouTube since 2006. When YouTube started is when I started my YouTube channel. And then I used to go live on something called Blog TV. I used to go live every week. And I would talk about people, pursuing our dreams and stuff. I have been practicing this kind of stuff for a long time. I didn't just turn my camera on right now and start talking about the inner, whatever. I know there's people that can do that. And maybe I could have done that. I don't know. But I just know I've been doing this for a long time. I've been talking to people for a long time about my beliefs, about my feelings. And for me, it took me a long time to get, courage to do that. When I first started posting on YouTube, it was before people knew about trolls and they would talk about them the way they talk about them now. I remember the first person told me to unalive myself and then I was worthless and whatever. I remember the first time I read that, when it wasn't really known and a lot of people didn't post, I remember feeling like I have to delete my account immediately. And all I was talking about in my video was everybody should follow their dreams, that it'll make the world a better place. Because if you follow your dreams, you're following your bliss, and you're learning how to be happy in life and whatever. And that's when the person said that. So I was like, why would you get that out of what I was saying? So it was just such a sucker punch. And I really had to go through a process to go, okay, I don't care what they say. It still hurts me if someone says something mean, but more so just that they exist in the world. I don't take it as personally. And plus there's so many more people putting themselves, Ange, thank you. So many more people are putting themselves out there now. We have so many people posting videos and posting their work online, singing, playing guitar, dancing. Back then it was a very new thing. So the trolls were like extra potent. Whereas now I feel like everyone knows who they are. Everyone in the comments is like, get out of here. That didn't happen back then. So that's changing. I wish there was a witch school I could just enroll in. I wonder if there is a witch school. There might be. Whoops. Okay, I got to catch up again. We are all like-minded. Esperanza. Yes, we are. What are your intuitive feelings about the next few days? McKinley. Okay. Create courage. You express yourself through art. I've been writing a lot of visions. Oh, I like that. I don't have many people. Thank you, Lucy, for the heart me. I don't have many people in my life right now. Oh, but you all. Same with me. I'm going through all these changes, and a lot of my friends, they're not my friends anymore. And that's part of when you're on the journey of really following your soul and following your guidance. You're not always going to have established friends and things like that. I have certain people that I count on, but some people really betrayed me, in the past few years. So, I mean, connect with people where you can, Okay, so my feelings about the next few days are, I can't get a read on it. As soon as I start to get a feeling about it, there's so many things going on because you have the Women's March on Saturday. And then you have the rally. I mean, it's just so on Sunday. And then you guys saw that they planned the Senate. I think, was it the Senate? They planned the midnight or 12 a.m. on Monday, the 20th. So Sunday night at midnight, 12 a.m. on the 20th, a meeting. And does anyone remember what it was? It was like the intelligence stuff, right? I think the stuff connected to the election. If anyone knows about that, can you put it in there? Because I can't remember right off the top of my head. But that's interesting. Like, what is that all about? You can check that. It's online. It's on the public website. They just put that in today. So yeah, that's it. Senate Intelligence Committee. Thank you, DC. Yes. So that's coming up. That's, 12 a.m. And you know what? Tomorrow we might get, any minute at any time, even tonight, there might be the second part of the report that'll come out, No, I don't, McKinley, I do not think he'll be inaugurated. It's the, Nina, hi Nina. Yes, it's the 11th hour. That is right. That is right. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, I don't know what that is. I thought that had taken place on Wednesday. It had a date on the 15th when I looked at it last week. Oh, that was another meeting. That one happened on Wednesday. And I thought that Tangerine was supposed to be there, and he didn't show. And I don't know where it says he was supposed to be there. I don't remember even where I saw it. So that might not be true, but I could have sworn he was supposed to be at that meeting. Thank you to you and a bunch of other dreaming women who are keeping me sane right now. Absolutely, McKinley. We all serve a purpose. And in any way that you can give to others, Because, he was at the meeting, Seaglass? Was he at the meeting on... Is he in the hospital? Where was that? Create Courage. Where was that? Not sure if he was there. Yeah. Okay. So he was supposed to be there, but you're not sure if... Yeah, I thought he was too. So I don't know where he is. I don't know why he didn't come. I get such a... Tell me what you guys think. We're all intuitive, okay? I'm the one on camera, but we're all intuitive. So everybody's comments are equal, okay? What energy do you guys get right now when you think of Mar-a-Lago? What do you get? What visions? What feelings? What thoughts? I get like this dark feeling and dark image, like almost like a place that's usually lit up on the drive up to it, and like plants are lit up and stuff. I get where all the lights are off. And this is more metaphorical, and that's how my visions come to me metaphorically. I picture everything very dark. I picture chains on doors and darkness. And it actually gives me a weird feeling in the pit of my stomach. Okay, let me go back. You guys are awesome. You're all commenting. You get a choking energy. Interesting. A bunch of us have gotten these weird pendulum messages that he's very unwell. Oh, Nina, wow. Okay, Griffin, a choking energy. Create, Courage, Agents, Namaste, Dark Cloud. Not Sam, I get Fat Pig. Okay, that's interesting. Sea Glass, Chaos, Linda, Darlene, Evil. Rock and Roll. Wow, I can't say that. It's like a tongue twister. Witch, Negative Darkness. Eddie rates it. I Saw Fire. Christine, Evil. Very Dark Energy from Heather. Kat, Solon. I don't know what that is. Joan of Arc, Spirit, Bad Energy. McKinley, I get a Dark Mess. Melissa, Hill. Okay, there's nothing there. Maybe you put it on the next one. Yvonne, okay, no. DC, Very Dark. Alpha, Beta, Mama, Heavy Feeling. Gwen, Sadness. M.W. Foster, My Grand Buffet. What is that? What do you mean by that? Esperanza, Secrets Dark. Nick, okay, let me see. Whoops, it just jump forward. When it does that, it's hard for me. Very creepy. Okay, Kitty Light saw Crying. Caved in, like locked in. Yeah, right? Powerful Angel in Detroit. Mary Lou Ritchie, Empty. Like he is gone. Create Courage. I don't get that energy until someone said that in here, and then I was like, and I got this weird kind of shocked feeling go through me. I have to meditate on that. Melissa, Pure Evil. Okay, let me keep going. You pictured it very creepy. Yeah, it's pretty scary. I get scary chills thinking about it. I know, isn't it weird? Like, I just get, like, why is it locked up? Like, why are they doing that? Like, it's closed right now until, like, Tuesday, right? Kaya. Okay, Kaya. Okay. Yes, dark, evil, wispy clouds descending thickly. How should we prepare for what's coming? Dark secrets. Interesting. Mine was an empty. Hi, Shop Panda. Empty Mar-a-Lago like it's being prepared for sale. Oh, that's interesting, Shop Panda. Rock and Roll Witch. I don't know why every time if I say your name in my head, I have it nailed. And then as soon as I start to say it, I mess it up. My mom is clairvoyant and she is so overwhelmed today. And she says she has never felt this way. That's probably why I'm on here trying to calm you guys down. This is very serious. We joke around, we laugh, we call him names, we've come up with little words for everybody, but this is very serious, and this is a very serious time, and people are very scared rightfully so. And that's why I really want to do what I can to help as much as I can. Eric Adams is making a surprise trip to Mar-a-Lago. Interesting. Joan of Arc Spirit, we should be raising vibrations. Yes. McKinley, today I woke up with so much anxiety, not good or bad, just a bunch of anxiety. Yeah, right. Okay, I just heard that he has upper hand, scary people. Let's talk about that for a second. I just want to say quickly, I know the spiritual community is getting a lot of attention right now because a lot of people we don't have any information. Nobody's giving us any information. So I'm doing it too. Like we're looking for tarot readers or psychics or empaths or whatever. But just remember, they're not all the same. Okay. And some of them have, I heard someone describe it. Who was it? Darn it. I should remember this because one of the main people that, was it spirituality was Sam? Maybe I can't remember. You guys will tell me if it sounds familiar. Not, what is it? Okay. So our intuition can only be, was it Gia? Something about maybe it was Gia, as much as the person has grown or something, their energy vibration will go. So there's people who are psychic, but their energy vibration is low. So you might think, oh yeah, the person's psychic. They've gotten things right. They've been accurate, and that's fine. But dark energy is still dark energy. And like somebody conjuring fear, that's not a good use of that energy. And it's, like I said in the very beginning, no matter what, we can handle anything. Make sure you say that. Say, I can do hard things. Say that to yourself. Every time you get anxious, say, I can do hard things. I can do hard things. I am here for a reason. I can do this. I can do this and much harder. I am amazing. I have overcome so much in my life, and there's so much more that I can still overcome. That's all. Don't get lost in your brain and trying to figure things out. Don't try to get into other people's, what they're saying. Like, if it freaks you out, disconnect. You shouldn't be freaked out. Being scared and being stressed out doesn't help you, and it doesn't help anything. So I would say, whatever you need to do, connect with your own wisdom inside of you. Connect with your own connection to your higher self, whether that's God, the universe, angels, all that kind of stuff. It's very, very hard. I know that. I know that it's hard, but I will be the voice that keeps telling you that. And you guys have known since on my lives, since I started in July, I always tell you guys to connect with your intuition, that God, we all have a connection to God and our higher self. We all have that. That's our birthright. You don't have to go to someone else for that energy. People come into my lives and they want me to answer a spiritual question for them or do a reading. And it's like, I'm happy to assist. Definitely it helps. But honestly, we all have our own connection to that. We all have our own connection to our own higher self wisdom. That's something we were born with. So exactly. Good. I'm glad, Jamila, you bought spiritual, you bought the rods and crystal coming in the mail. Perfect. I love that. Thank you, MW Foster. Thank you. Where did I see the info on the midnight meeting? AC Lou. It's like this, what is it? Is it C-SPAN? But it said the somebody else posted it. So it was like a screenshot and it's on this phone. Otherwise I would look at it. I took a screenshot. So it was like a place where they show the public Senate schedules online. So not C-SPAN, but maybe. But they said it's closed to the press because it's about security stuff. Okay. Cat Mojo. My motto is 80% grounding, centering, and healing music to 20% learning and confirming externally. That's good. I like that. I like that a lot. You're welcome, AC Lou. Yeah, and if whatever, it's on the White House meeting site, Rock and Roll Witch. See, every time I start to say her name, I go Rock and Roll Rich. Rock and Roll Witch says it's on the White House meeting site. So just Google, and you'll find it. The Shop Panda, I just think it's too weird we haven't seen JD Vance. Yes, it's very weird. I think he knows it's not going straight ahead. Namaste, is is it still dark energy if the fearful thing is truthful? Fear is our interpretation of the information. The thing isn't positive or negative, scary or not scary. It's our interpretation of it. So if someone tells you that I can't really think of a good example. And I have an example, but I just got the feeling like don't use that example because it's not a good example. So I'm not going to use that example. But we are interpreting it. But if the person's coming from a lower vibration, then they're okay with sharing things that elicit fear in people. Okay? I have been through darkness. I've been through stuff that I faced the absolute, like I faced my own death. I faced worse than death is the darkness of not even being dead, but you're still alive, but you feel dead. Like that's to me like worse. It's such a darkness. And because I was in that for so long, it was like I was scared and I felt like I was in agony. It wasn't like I was just in darkness and I was just sitting there. I wanted to DIE every day. I did not want to be here. I felt like I was in agony. I didn't understand. I was mad at God and the universe. I didn't understand why these people in my life had to die, like all that kind of stuff. So people can say different things to you and people can try to, motivate you in different ways. But the key is, oh, thank you. Thank you, Learning Moon. The key is to build out of positivity, build out of learning, growing, and that all of life is about learning and growing. And so if something is just like some of the psychics, the way they talk, there's one in particular, and I'm not going to say who it is, but I don't like the way she shares her psychic stuff because she's also very irresponsible and rude about how she says stuff. And it's very irresponsible. It's like, oh, thank you, DC. Thank you, namaste. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I'm okay now, but I had to go through that. And I was always a really positive, happy person. I was always spiritual. And so when it happened to me, I was thrown off because I was like, I have always been a good person. I've always been loving. I've always listened to my intuition. Why would you rip out people out of my life that were good people, that were there for me, that I was connected to? Why? And then just why all the bad things that then were happening before the deaths, during the deaths, and after the deaths? Like, why? It just felt like the world was coming down on me. And it's for whatever reason, I just went through that, and I'll find out when I die and I go through a life review or whatever. But I'm just saying what got me to where I wanted to live again and do all that stuff is not by fear mongering, that I don't see how that could ever help anybody. It never helped me. It would not help me. Oh, powerful angel in Detroit. I would love to talk to you. Yeah, we'll definitely share your, thank you. Got my gold chains because, I went through it. Thank you very much, Cash. I think her name starts with L. She's very condescending if it's the same person. First name rhymes with Roan. More so on YouTube. Jamila, I went through cancer and my stepdad did. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I know that there's so many more people out there that have gone through real hell. You guys have been through it. Because I know if I've been through it, there's other people who have been through it. And like one of the videos that I had kind of go viral here on TikTok was when I talked about Pluto in Capricorn and how it was been hell for the cardinal signs. And I have a lot of cardinal signs in my chart. I'm a Libra rising. I have a lot of Libra and Aries in my chart. And it made so much sense to me because I was like, oh my God, I've been going through it. Like, and other things too. But so when I posted that video, it kind of went viral and everyone shared their horror stories with me. And if you ever want to read other people's hard times, go on my TikTok and look at the, one of the top 3 pinned videos and read the comments. It'll blow your mind. You're going to be like, oh my gosh. Okay. Because people have been through it. And that made me realize there's so much more. There's people who've had it worse than me. There's people who maybe haven't as bad as me. Who knows? You can't even judge that from the outside. But, thank you, Cat Mojo. You're doing so awesome being vulnerable and using your discernment. Thank you. I appreciate that. My mantra every night before I go to sleep, I want a world with justice, equality, equity, love. Wow, that's powerful. My mantra every night, I'm going to pin that. My mantra, whoops, why does it do that? Why does it do weird things? Okay, there we go. That's beautiful, you guys. Develop a mantra. One thing that helps me too, before I go to bed every night, I thank God, the universe, my guides. I just say, thank you so much for being in my life. Thank you for helping me. And I think of things, at the beginning, I just thought of like 5 things that I was grateful for. And then I try to think like 10. And like, I'll think of things like, there's not bombs landing on my roof right now. I'm not dealing with a wildfire. I could add that one in there because I went through a wildfire in 2020 in Northern California. Just think of the things that are in your life that you're grateful for, and think of everything. Don't think of big, lofty things that other people would think. Think of the things that you're actually really grateful for. Train your mind to think like that. And that's just like, when you get like a red car, or like you get a red Jeep, and then as soon as you drive off the lot, you see red Jeeps everywhere. You're training your mind to look for the thing that you're talking about every night. So if you talk about the things you're grateful for, that's what you're going to start looking for in your life. You're not even going to notice it. It's a mind thing. Thanks for the follow, Tammy. Shop Panda, I'm struggling right now, like the last 2 months. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm still going through it. I don't know. Are you a cardinal sign, or what's going on? I'm like really realizing how much astrology is really, I mean, this is unbelievable times for astrology. I mean, if you study astrology, this is really profound time astrologically. Like there's all these planets lining up that haven't happened in like hundreds of years or ever or something. I mean, it's just, yeah. Jamila, now have hard time with husband and son, please. Oh, plus friend voted for, oh God, that's hard. I'm so sorry, Jamila. Hi, Chloe. Hello. Another creator she said he has. Wait, jaded. Oh, that he has passed. Oh boy. Sorry, it just jumped forward again. Boop, boop. Astrology is wild right now, right? Like if you follow, like, make sure you're following like a good astrologer too. I mean, there's the light and fluffy ones, but there's the ones that really know their shit. Follow those people because they'll break it down and it's really interesting. As long as they're teaching and they're not just talking at you, because some of them talk so fast. I'm like, wait, what? What's the what in the what? In the what house, or what's happening? So Jamila, I watch mediums and astrology and card readers. Yeah. Yes, a lot of them lie. Oh, you're an Aries. Yeah, that's a cardinal sign, Shop Panda. We've gone through hell. I'm an Aries moon. I have Aries all over my chart. Aries and Libra, and they're the opposite of each other because my north node is Libra, or Aries. My south node is Libra. I've got Libra and Aries everywhere. I'm a Sagittarius sun though. Yeah, exactly. GTO, waking up 6 feet above the ground is being grateful. Yeah. Whatever it is for you, whatever gets you into the part of you that's grateful, that's connected to gratitude, it's going to be different for everybody. So I could tell you what I'm grateful for, but that would just be words, just pouring over you, like meaning nothing. It's got to go inside of you. It's got to activate the part of you that's truly grateful. And I think maybe you almost have to go through a hard time to know what you're grateful for. Unfortunately, you don't know what you got till it's gone. You're kind of numb and you're just like, yeah, whatever. You take everything for granted until it goes away. And then you go, I am so grateful that, and maybe you have to have many, many lifetimes, many multiple lives, to have been through so many different scenarios. Like, maybe one time you grew up in a war-torn area. Maybe another time you were born without legs. Maybe another time you were born blind, or you were in an accident and you became blind, or, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but work on your gratitude, and that connects you to spirituality. That's a very great way to deepen your connection to yourself, to your higher power, and to like why you're here probably. Like, why are you here? Why am I here? Why are we here? We're obviously here for a reason, or we wouldn't be here. Because I know a lot of people who'd want to be here that died, that are not here anymore. That I know because they love politics and they love stuff like this, that are no longer here. So, I don't know. We're here for a reason. Rock and roll witch. Yes, I acknowledge every good thing that happens every day, no matter how small. Exactly. Jaded said he was being poisoned. Wow. Oh my gosh. A psychic said that. Cat Mojo. The fixating on the tangerine health and going to the McD's is beyond the red flag for me. Yeah. Okay, let me catch up. Lori, I'm an Aries and have been through it badly. Yeah, you guys, if you have a lot of cardinal placements, especially if you're an Aries, a Libra, a Cancer, or a Capricorn, we have been going through hell. since like 2000 and what was it? 2009. And okay, Beach Bum says Astrology Blitz is great on TikTok. I don't know who that is. I am trying to learn astrology and then sharing what I learn, so that, because I like to explain things the way that I explain it, because maybe somebody will resonate with that. And I haven't been able to do a lot of that since the election. I've been doing all this, but yeah, I mean, there's so much like big astrological things happening right now. It's crazy. Oh, Callisto Zenda Nenen. Sorry, Scorpio Sun, Sag Moon, Cap Rising. Yeah, you're going through it because the Capricorn Rising had you going through all the cardinal sign stuff. Then, and Pluto was in Capricorn. Then now Pluto is, and so you were dealing with that. Now Pluto is in Aquarius, and Scorpio is involved with all of that. So now you're moving in that direction. But you have a lot going on too, probably. Cancer sign. Oh my God, so true. Aloha surfer. Yeah. We've been going through it, you guys. We have been going through it. And once I learned about that, it's made so much sense to me. And the new thing that I've learned too, because for me, my bad times didn't really start in 2009. They started in 2011. That's when it started for me. And guess what happened in 2011? Neptune was in, what was it in? Whatever it was. Oh, wait, is it Neptune? See, I can't remember if I'm in different parts of my brain. I have to be like with my astrology notes, and then I can tell you. There's something that switched over. If you're into astrology, put it in here, but something is switching like right now or soon that totally also resonates. So I can see the layer of Pluto, how that had an effect in my life, Pluto in a Capricorn, and as a Libra rising, and then also these other planets that are moving around, Uranus and everything else. Cat Mojo, we all have trust our intuition and not get caught up in morbid readings. Things that sound vengeful. Exactly. Beyonce's burner. It's so hard to know which astrologers are legit. It is. Just I think a good test for a lot of the spiritual stuff is they should leave you feeling like your information and your connection to life is deepening in an interesting way. It shouldn't feel like you're scared. Like you shouldn't shut down the app and be like, oh my God, I'm terrified. Oh my God, what's coming? Oh my God. If that makes you, if learning about things makes you scared, then 9 times out of 10, it's the person teaching it, because, it doesn't have to be like that. Doesn't help to be an empath and odd HD and wanting a clear vision. What's odd HD? What is that? Odd Callisto. Oh my gosh, it keeps jumping up. Femme Tarot is good medium too. Okay. Cash, warning, never listen to astrologists that talk about doom and gloom. Yeah. Oh, autistic and ADHD. Okay, it was the U that threw me off. ADHD. Yeah. Yeah, and what I said in the very beginning, where do you find your charts and house placements? Okay. Go to, let's see, I have it on here. There's free websites. There's a bunch of different ones. I have one that I like because I like the way that it says it. But you can, go here, start here, but look around. The one that I like is called Astro. I'm going to type it in here because I'm going to help you right now. Astro.Cafe Astrology. And then it's I can't put it in here like that because they don't let you do that. But that's the website. Obviously, no spaces. Right here, astro.cafeastrology.com. That's free. You need to know where you were born and when you were born, and it'll tell you everything. It's overwhelming at first. You're going to look at it, but just look for your sun, which most people know their sun. Look for your moon. And then look for your rising or ascendant, ASC, ascendant. That's your rising sign. And it used to be that our rising sign used to be considered our sign. And it was only like in the 1970s that they switched to saying that our sun sign is our sign. But it used to be the other way. Hi, Laura. So yeah, don't pay for anything. It's free to get your chart. To get it interpreted, that's where if you find a really good astrologer, and they're really good and you really like them and you like the way they talk about stuff, and they actually offer a service to interpret your chart, that's what you're going to pay for. But the actual chart is free. Oh, ChatGPT. Thank you for saying that, Griffin. ChatGPT is amazing for that too. Griffin says ChatGPT will tell you what's happening currently in your chart. Also, Gemini, literally all free. Wait, I don't know what that means. Yeah, just put in there like what as a, Sagittarius sun, Libra rising, Aries moon, do I need to know about what's happening in my life right now astrologically in ChatGPT? It's all about the question. In ChatGPT, it's all about the question. Oh, that's right. Gemini is the Google phone one. Yeah. I just remembered that. It's free. And there's a paid version of almost everything, but the base version is free. And so, oh my gosh, Jamila, have you been going through hell? You're a Capricorn with Cancer rising. Has this been a hard period of time for you? I can imagine it must be. Yeah, I love ChatGPT. I really do. I use it for so many things. It's like unbelievable. Yeah, it's really helpful. Thank you for reminding me of that, because that's true. That's a really great way to get your chart interpreted. You could even say a sun sign that's the main one that most people, when they say, because like Sagittarius, I'm December 1st. So that's my sun sign. That's the one that most people know of. Like, oh, I'm a Pisces. That's usually what people are talking about as their sun sign. But, yeah, you have to put in your, you can even just get all of that information on ChatGPT too. You're a Sag moon. I'm trying to imagine me as an emotional thing only. Cancer sun, Sag moon, Scorpio rising. A lot going on there too. June 6th is birthday. January. Is it January 6th? Or do you mean June or Jan? Jamila. Wait, what was your son? Jamila is a Capricorn, so it's January 6th. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so learning about that is really helpful. See how we're all distracted and we're talking about astrology now and we're not even thinking about the tangerine and all the horrible things that are going on in the world. And just remember, like, before everything changes to something good, the bad has to come out, That's how it is. I mean, you have to, it's like a boil, okay? It's disgusting, but this is the American, and not just America, it's a democracy boil. We've got to lance it. We got to get all the crud out, because there's always people who find a way to be selfish and benefit themselves. And so there's been this whole time that all these people have like benefit off of everybody else. So we just need to like make this big change right now. And it's not easy. It's not pleasant. It's a nail biter. But we're amazing, you guys. Just keep telling yourself, I can do amazing things. I can do amazing things. I can do hard things. And just remember, this is in the history books. Never before has it ever been like this before. I want to know where everyone, AC, MC, the mid, yes. Yeah, I know, Griffin, there's like a whole like rabbit hole you can go down when it comes to astrology. It's like so deep, so crazy. Release stagnant energies to receive new energies. Joan of Arc Spirit, that's right. DC, that boil is oozing. That is very disgusting, but very accurate. It's a tower moment. That's right, it is. And, it's all fun and dandy until it comes into your life, and for me, I say that the people that I lost are like my key Jenga pieces, the puzzle game Jenga, where you pull out the piece and the tower kind of shakes. And the goal is to pull out a piece, but not have it fall down when you pull it out. But then when someone else pulls it out, it falls down and then you win. But what if, my life, my Jenga life, two people came out and my tower went down? It's a lot harder to look at life from that point of view of like, everything's just, we're all learning, everything's for a lesson. It's hard to do that when it's personal, when something gets taken from you and you're like, something that you needed, something that you loved, something you cherished, something that gave your life meaning. It's a lot harder to find the meaning in it and to want to keep going. The more personal that is, or the closer that gets to, like, for instance, a lot of other cultures in America have talked about how awful a lot of things in America are, but I personally believe a lot of white liberal people didn't really get it. Like, I think they were minimizing some of this stuff and they were like, oh, whatever, I know it's hard. We're going to work on it. But I feel like we're all kind of there at the same, we're all here right now. We're all down in the dungeon of this horror and we're all at it together. And so we're realizing, yeah, you're right. If one of us isn't free, none of us are, we all have to be free. We all have to have this like base of respect and life. And so we're learning a lot right now, but it's a lot harder to have a spiritual, positive view of life when it's personal, when it digs into you. It's nice to sit around and go, yeah, you guys should just be spiritual about it. You guys should just rise above it and be strong. It's like, that's so irritating when you go through it because you're like, yeah, anyways, you have to go through it to understand it. Yeah, a lot of Latinos didn't get it. Well, a lot of immigrants, they shut the door behind them. Not a lot, but I would say enough to piss us off that they come in and they shut the door behind them and they're like, well, I'm here, which is disgusting, I'm here. Why do I care about anybody else? But that has to do with that whole classism and just wanting to always just buying into that whole idea of like someone's better than somebody else. And, it's not good. The intentional energy to navigate this week. What do you mean by that? Dobby Indie Gal. Hi, I've seen multiple pendulum readers here say he's passed too. But, don't think. Yeah, that is strange. Hi, Trek. KH, she said she will not go quietly into the night. That's right. I saw that. That felt very, like a huge Easter egg, we should say, I guess. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. Create courage. Go to the other side of it. Yeah, so it is a scary time. Like I'm not going to sit here and do toxic positivity. Hi, Miss Ninja. I'm not going to do positive spiritual, what do they call it? Spiritual bypassing. Oh no, what? How? What do you mean, Travis? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Who's your right-hand man today? What? I don't know. I have to be careful. I don't know what you mean by that. Oh, it's okay, Trek. I did a meditation in the first 30 minutes. And then, but okay, so just, I'm losing my train of thought. I started thinking about something. That's what's happening. My brain just went sideways. Plus my battery's going down, so I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stay on here. Hi, aloha. So yeah, we have a lot going on. Just try to stay calm because any guidance that comes to you is going to come to you when you're calm. It's not going to come to you when you're nervous and you're mad and you're freaking out. Like it's a matter of survival. It's not a matter of spiritual hierarchy. It's literally survival. Thanks for the follow, Lady C. I know. We're all trying. I know it's not easy. But just remember, it doesn't do any good to worry. It really doesn't. And I know it's impossible sometimes not to worry. But think of it as like a really cool mind over matter experiment or, mind over matter exercise of like, can I get calm right now? Like I try to look at little things, little games, little puzzles, little interesting things. And I try to think, I'm scared right now. How can I stay calm right now? Or hearing this news, where's the peaceful part of all this? Or, something like that. I don't know, I hope that makes sense. Create courage. Can you ask what to focus on or you just let it come as it wants? The intuition, spirit guides. Oh, I ask. Sometimes it comes to me. Sometimes I hear something. That's been a new thing since I lost those people in my life. My abilities to things have gotten stronger. And so I hear stuff now and I see stuff. But I can tap in, but not anything. Like it's not like I can just say, I want to know this. And then I know it. I can try and it'll either, give me information or not, but like I'm trying to figure out what's coming up just like everybody else. And we're all blocked, we're all blocked because we're not meant to know. Sometimes you're not meant to know. If I picture Mar-a-Lago, I get this really weird feeling in the pit of my stomach. It's the weirdest thing. When I picture Mar-a-Lago, I just go. Oh wait, what did she say? I keep hearing that the orange one is pushing up daisies. Yeah, I know some people have said that. Did I speak on what already? Well, I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know some people have come in here tonight and said that. And as soon as I read that someone said that, I got this kind of weird feeling in my stomach. So I have to meditate on that. I don't know. When I even try to picture Mar-a-Lago, I get this like dark feeling and imagery. So I don't know. What's the question, Sarah? Hi, Sarah, by the way. What would you like me to say? Whoops. Burning sage, sipping green tea, and here with you guys. Aloha, surfer. Nice. I burned my Palo Santo earlier, so I cleared the energy. You get massive headache. Interesting. Just randomly intuitive all over the place. But they've said that before, and it wasn't true yet. Yeah. Divine tea, her rods. Oh, like he's not there. Interesting. One other thing I get... Oh, wait. What were you saying about Kamala saying, see you Monday? Yeah, because she's supposed to be at the inauguration. She's, which is not going to happen. But she's supposed to be at the inauguration. That's part of her job. That's the outgoing administration has to be at the inauguration. So that's what she means on the surface with that comment. But we know it probably is something else, right? I feel like maybe we shouldn't focus on it too much. He is in transition, like dark energy. Yeah. Create courage. I like that. I entertain stuff sometimes, it's like ghost stories or the Ouija board. Like sometimes there's good energy. There's not good energy. Sometimes it's okay to entertain different things. But if it feels serious and you're feeling like a feeling of like real fear and you're really clinging and you're like, it's like making you feel like almost like terror, then don't go into it until, you should feel solid. It should be, even listening to other people, like for you, you should just find that calm spot or area in yourself and just know that whatever you need to know will make itself known. If you don't need to know it, you don't need to dig. You don't need to try to find it. I have a YouTube channel that is my real name. I'll put that on here. Please go follow me there. I usually post my videos from here over there. That is my YouTube channel right there. So go ahead and subscribe to that. That's where I post. But TikTok is not going anywhere either. Where am I getting all this information? I don't know. It's like, I just know it. And I might be wrong, but I know what I know. And that's all I can do is just talk from that place. But I might be wrong because no one's 100% and I'm aware of that. So, wait. Okay. Repeat your questions if I've missed anything. I'm so sorry. He said he's not going to be at the rally on the 19th. Really? Don't you guys feel like there's like extra silence around this rally? Do we even know anyone going to the rally? Like, what is going on? Sorry, I think I accidentally sent an invite to someone. Just ignore that. Oh, the Rods said he's not going. Okay. Well, then he would go. Unless he says he's not going. But it just feels like, oh, there isn't going to be a rally. I'm trying to get what I get off of that. Where has Vance been? Exactly. He's bringing the dump truck. Exactly. I'm going to follow you because you so believe in what you're saying. Maybe you're right. Thank you. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I have never seen him. Spiritually, I don't see it. And logically, it doesn't make sense that they would let him in the White House. They will not put him in a position of power. It's too dangerous. We can't have it. This isn't a difference of opinions. This is literally him destroying democracy. He's too much in the pocket of Potato Man. Rasputin, as a ethical psychic calls him. I call him Potato. He's too... It's like... I don't even know. It's like if a guy was going to marry a girl, and the dad is going to walk him down the aisle, but the guy told him, I'm going to murder your daughter on our wedding night. You think the man is going to walk his daughter down the aisle? If he secretly disliked his daughter, he might. But, I don't know. He's the Manchurian's candidate. Yeah. America voted them in. We have to deal with it. It's democracy. America voted who in? They didn't, though. There's massive EI, election interference. That is not an accurate. We were robbed of the moment of realizing America was ready for the first woman president. We were robbed of that reality of finding out that it was an overwhelming win. We were robbed of that. We'll never know the exact numbers. I don't know if they'll ever know exactly how they did it everywhere, but they know it was done. And that's what's going to come out. That's what we're going to find out. And it was also done before as well. So it's not just this time. Comcast has 90% of the country's internet in July. Starboy teamed up with them. Ugh, God. Trump and Vance, I thought they won. I think. No, they won, but they didn't win. That's why we're all here right now talking. Have you been on TikTok this whole time, or are you just arriving? Maybe you just found yourself on this side of TikTok, but they did not win. No. That's why there's so many abnormalities in the patterns. There's no way he won all those, Yeah, it was stolen. There's so many patterns that don't make sense. Places that would never vote. They voted, like, what do they call it? Down tickets. Like, so they would vote for the senator blue, but then red for him. I mean, there's just too many things. I can't get into it, but lots and lots of things. Oh, his big rocket just blew up a couple hours ago. What big rocket? He has a lot of big rockets, doesn't he? We are in the 11th hour. I hope you were right. 4 a.m. club. Hey, Junk Sister, we're all just here saying what we're saying, sharing what we're feeling. None of us might be right at all, And everyone has to be willing to just, whether you're willing or not, everyone's here and you have to face what the reality is. All I can do is share my reality, share what I know, share what I see, share what I feel. If that resonates with you or not, I'm not, it's not like I'm getting paid to say this. I'm not becoming an elected official. I'm not in a position of power. I'm nothing. I'm just a girl on TikTok and YouTube and just sharing what I feel and know. And people are, what I found about people that I follow around here, the 4 a.m. club, the dreaming women, it resonates with me, which is why I'm interested in it. Not because it's what I want to believe. It's because it resonates with what I feel inside. And if that's what it should be for you. If you're listening to me or other dreaming women or 4 a.m. club women and men, if you're listening to us and something just, yeah, that's what I was feeling. That's what it should be. If you don't feel that way, then I don't know what to tell you. So it shouldn't be about, like, I sure hope you guys are right. It's not even about all that. I mean, don't you feel it? Don't you feel it inside of yourself? It's truly about if powers do the right thing. Yeah, right. Big time. Why are they destroying evidence with the explosions? Well, I know that where is it exploding, though? The rocket. That matters. That whole thing matters. It's a huge shift in time. Yes. Yeah, exactly, Ellie. Yeah, it was like a trillion chance of happening that way. It's just statistically not possible. It's statistically not possible. But all of us knew that before we saw the charts. The charts just give us proof, or at least more evidence leading to proof at some point. We feel it. We felt it. That's why we're called the 4 a.m. club, because we felt it. We felt it the next day. We felt it. We were like, it felt like someone, like you woke up and when you woke up, all your furniture was stolen out of your house, and you're just looking around. It's a feeling of like something major was just taken from us. It's a major, major, major strong feeling. He did think he could fool us. How do I stay calm over the next few days? McKinley, you're going to have to like really work on yourself. Distract yourself if you have to. Just try to distract yourself. Play games on your phone. Go for walks, play with dogs or cats. Animals help us stay calm. Breathe, do meditations. Try not to get overloaded in information. That's sort of a mental, that's from our ego. And that's like a thing that we want more information. I do that too. Like I found myself wanting to check certain channels and I want to see what they know. What are they saying? And what's their pendulum saying? And what's their chart saying? And like, I start to go down that hole. And like, after a while, if I start to feel diminished by the information, I just get out of all of it. And I do something fun for a while because I'm just, thank you, sunshine. Go do something weird, like go do something unrelated. Joan of Arc Spirit, going to meditate now. Good night. Thank you, Joan of Arc Spirit. That's a good idea. It's a good idea to go meditate. That's right. Unplug yourself. Stop watching info anywhere. Yes, that's right. Like, just stop. Like, if you find yourself, just you're listening and you're gathering, just stop. Just stop. You're in control of what you consume. You're in control of it. It's not Clockwork Orange where you're strapped to a chair and they're forcing this video into your ears and your face and your eyes. It's you. You have control over your phone. Turn it off. Like literally put a movie on, Lindsay. When in doubt, tap it out. Thank you. Where are we at? 34,000. Yay. Thank you. Thank you everybody for your likes. I appreciate it. Raising your vibration will raise the consciousness or collectives and will help overall. Thank you, Bianca. Absolutely. Yes. And thank you, Look Inc. for the follow. Laura. Okay. I accidentally bumped on that channel. What channel? Cat Mojo. Or go down a great rabbit hole like the telepathy tape podcasts or audiobooks or music. Exactly. You guys, I have two phones. So this phone. We have these amazing phones, okay? I've got Audible on here. I have a white noise app. I have a podcast app. I have the music. I pay for Apple Music every month. What else is on here? Let's see. Podcast. I love podcasts, audiobooks, meditations. I mean, guys, this is Distraction Central. We can do anything. Movies. I didn't even go into that. Netflix, Hulu, Showtime. We have all that stuff. Distract yourself. It's not going to help by being totally obsessed and trying to figure things out. Yeah, that's right. Tap out your anxiety. Art. Thank you, Bianca. Oh my God. Thank you. Do art. Do puzzles. Make a painting. Write a song. Write short stories. Dance. Sing. I was just on a road trip to Northern California and blah, blah, blah. It was like literally 2 days in the car. I got there, had meetings, and I drove 2 days back. So I was in a car for like 4 days. And I just did this less than a week ago, same exact trip. So 4 days in a car, I was singing songs. I was like singing all kinds of weird songs. I even put on John Denver because I was like, we're like, sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. we're just being fun, we're just listening to all kinds of stuff. Like, you just have to make laughing raises your vibration. Sleeping is really good. Try to take naps. Try to get a lot of sleep. Watch a funny movie. Watch a comedian. Matter of fact, put down your favorite comedian in the chat. Like, just who's your favorite comedian? Cash, the way you know a good dowser is if they can answer a question in your mind without you speaking. Oh, wow. Crafts, Bianca, you're like the stewardess of the stress, like the distraction ship or distraction cruise. I love all your suggestions. Thank you. Griffin, I own an art studio for adults with ADD and ID. I don't know what that is. We have been screaming for years about the telepathy tapes. Oh, that's the one about the kids with autism or on the spectrum who communicate telepathically. Is that what that is? I haven't seen it yet, but I've heard a lot about it. Trek, bake some cookies. That's a good idea. Cooking. That's a good idea. Let's see. Thanks for the follow, Hilda. Oops. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing art while I'm watching you. Nice. What kind of art are you doing? I'm writing a spicy romance to escape reality. That's nice. Oh, woo, that's really good. Create courage, art, music. That's right. The channel that was talking about him was The Greatest Person. I don't know what that is. Griffin. It's an art and apothecary. Actually, they make tinctures and spell jars. I don't know who that is. I think I missed something. Um, Even after is great. Wait, I forgot something. And their parents, helpers. I'm missing chunks of things, I think. Yes, exactly. The ethical psychic. You know why I like her? Because she's very grounding. I don't feel like she gets into the fear mongering. And so I try to look at her stuff, or, we've been texting each other now. So like when I drove through LA last week when the fires were starting, and I was kind of like in the middle of all that. And I know that she's in LA. So I texted her and I was like, this is arson. And I was like, the first day I said, this is not natural. And she was like, yeah, this is crazy. So talking to her kind of helps. Find your person that you talk to that helps you relax. Let's see, I might be missing things. Oh, that's right. Tapping. Bianca, you're like the queen. I love Bianca's. So Bianca has a lot of ideas, you guys. Right there. She said art, craft, tapping on the body. I did a lot of tapping this weekend, like different kind of, like you can learn about that on YouTube. Just type tapping and you'll learn all about it. Humming. And clean a junk drawer, organize. Yeah, humming really helps because it's the physical, like dancing out the energy. Like last night when I got back, I had been driving all day. I thought about going live and I thought, no, I need another day to clear my energy because I didn't want to bring any hectic energy online for you guys. And I couldn't sleep. So I started going, like kind of chanting and like, I don't know what they call it, stimming or something, like where you're just talking out different characters and energies. And I was like, what's going on with me? But it literally is very, like, it releases energy out of me. I need to do that. So, oh, you're listening. Does she narrate her book, Trek? Are you talking about ethical psychic? Because I know she has books and I want to get them and I want to get the physical book. But I like listening to audiobooks just because I drive a lot or when I'm walking. I would love to do that. So, oh, I know, over 100 people. At one point, there was almost 300, I think. Paper art collage right now. Earlier, I was melting glass and making glass beads. Wow, that sounds amazing. Okay, celebrate Martin Luther King Day. Yeah, that's right. Jamila, I made banana bread. Oh my God, yum. Oh, you burnt it. Okay, not yum, but that sounds good. Are the fires out now? Well, yesterday when I was driving through LA, on the news and on my phone, it was saying there was fires and I would have had to take a detour and I couldn't stand the detour I took. So I thought, I'm going to just go right through the 210 from the 5 to the 210 to the 10. And at one point the map, it popped up and it said Eaton fire, but I looked around. I saw no smoke. I saw no fire. It is blue sky. Everyone's driving around. Everybody's fine. And then I open up the app and there's this guy going, evacuate LA. You need to evacuate LA. And then it was like all like, I don't know if it was green screen behind him, but it looked all fiery. And I thought people from other places don't, thank God we have, things like TikTok where we can show each other like, that's not what's going on behind me. That's not what's going on. So yeah, there's supposedly a couple fires that have come up. I heard one is in San Bernardino, but I went through San Bernardino. I didn't see any fires. And another was in Orange County, which is southern LA. I did not go through there. It might be there. I don't know. We should do a live with art. That sounds like a good idea, Griffin. Can you go live, Griffin, yet? Do you go live on your channel? Lindsay, I make custom art signs handmade out of reclaimed wood. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. I want to see that, Lindsay. Oh, Jamila, another idea, cooking. That's right. It was climate change coupled with arson and insurance claim. Well, I mean, I feel like saying climate change at this point is redundant, especially when we're in a blue room. We know that climate change is obviously, that's there. But arson is why there were like 5 fires at the same time. So there's what I mean by arson is there was a plan. There was multiple people. There was, at around the same time. So do we say things when we tap on the body? I don't know. I've heard people humming when they do it. Does anyone know about tapping that they can share in the chat? I need to learn about tapping because I know that I just started doing it. And when people start suggesting things to you and you keep getting them over and over again and you're like, you're the 5th person that's told me about tapping. Let me look into that. So that's what happened to me. And so I started looking on some channels and I saw just a little things of tapping and Like I remember there was one like on your collarbone or something, and like light. It's light. It's not like you're banging on yourself. It's kind of interesting. Okay, Jamila has more. Dancing. Yep, I love dancing will release energy. And even if you're in grief too, there's a death doula that I follow on what is she on? I know she's here, but she's not active here on TikTok. She is on YouTube, I believe. I'm trying to think, where have I really watched her? I'll have to think about that. I interviewed her for my Death Talk podcast, and I haven't edited it yet. It's been a while. But anyway, she does this grief dancing, and it's amazing. And like how you can release that energy that's like stored in your body. And I feel like that's true for stress too. No one has to look at you. You don't need to have music on. You could be alone in your room. Just move your body. A lot of times as we get older, we just get more and more stiff, you know? And as we get older, that becomes the problem because we're stiff. That's why we get injuries. We don't move around enough. So move your body, move your arms, you know, just even right now, move your shoulders. Like even just do a shoulder roll. Just do a shoulder roll, you know, move your hands, your wrists, wiggle your wrist around, you know, maybe lift your arms up. But then maybe like put some music on that you like and get down to it. But like really move. Don't just watch me moving like she's weird. Like move it. It'll help you. It'll, you know, laughing, dancing, listening to music. Exactly. Just stop consuming information. That's the point I'm trying to make. Stop. We're getting too much information, that we're becoming addicted to information. We're like, I need to know more. I need to know more. I need to know. Like when I go to my mom's, she almost always has the news on. Always, you know. And there was a period of time where I had news on a lot too until I stopped watching the news. And now I get the news. I stay up on top of things, but I don't need to know everything going on at all times all over the world. It's a little much. Create courage. Oh no, I flew all the way forward. Let me go back. Let me go back. Sorry, and then I'm going to whip through these and get fast through it. Oh my gosh, where is it? There is an app that you can find out the status on fires too. I did a chakra humming meditation today. Sounds for each chakra. Ooh, I like that. Is it a video that you followed or something, or did you like create it? Because that's something I would like if you want to share that. Thanks for the follow, Jennifer. I love that for you. That's nice. Trek. Creating a coping skills list. Oh, I like that. And create a box of supplies so you have them. That's a great idea, actually. Qigong and Chai Chi, Bianca. That's right. Bianca, you're just like full of information. You know which one I'm talking about? The death doula? With the blue hearts and the smiley faces and then 100. You know what I'm talking about? Spotify has all the sounds for each chakra. Oh, okay. I know YouTube. I do a lot for YouTube. Acupuncture, sea glass. I love acupuncture. Acupuncture helped me with insomnia and anxiety. Swifty NZ said, you can tap without saying, or you can say an affirmation. Both work. Nice. I would love to hear her speak her book. I would too. Because her voice, I'm gonna try to talk her into doing that. Like you have to do Audible. Because there's something about her energy of like, that's why I contacted her and I was like, do you go live? Because I saw all her videos and I'm like, I've been going live every night, blah, blah, blah. I'd love you to come onto my live. And she was like, okay. And so after she came on my live, she started going live on her own channel. Thank God. But I think there's something about her presence, her face, the way she talks, you know, the way she looks. There's something about that that's very calming for a lot of people. So I would love for her to narrate her books. Love and light, Griffin. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you. I don't know if you're already gone, but if you're not, thank you. Thanks for all your great suggestions. Jamila, hard time sleeping at night. I've not been hungry since the election. Oh my God. I wish that was my problem. No matter what, I mean, whenever I'm looking up ailments on WebMD, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sick. And it's like weight loss or unexplained weight loss. I'm like, oh, no, that's not me. I have explainable weight gain or like weight stability. Like, no, I don't have any of that. Well, I hope you are still getting your nutrition, Jamila, at the very least. Hi, Trek. Amy. Hi, Amy. Trek Tracer. I'll try to remember that. Just keep reminding me until it burns into my mind. Cat Mojo, not being hungry as much is a symptom of elevating your vibes. Oh, so my vibes aren't very elevated. Wonderful. No, I'm just kidding. Jamila, that evil podcast was saying there are a lot more LA fires. Oh, they're just trying to scare everybody. You've also seen all the people catching people. Have you guys seen that? Where there was a guy in Topanga Canyon who saw that guy when he was out with his 2 kids. He was just on TMZ. He was out with his 2 kids and he saw some guy walking around Topanga Canyon, which is like a huge canyon. And he was like, how do I get out of here? And he's like, where do you want to go? And the guy didn't have an answer. He's like a parking lot, a house, where, because I don't know if you go hiking in these kind of areas, but they're huge. And where do you start? Do you start because you came in from a neighborhood path, or did you park in a parking lot and then go hiking? The guy didn't know anything. He said he was visiting his son in San Diego, but Topanga Canyon is in LA. So, that guy caught that guy. He was arrested. I have pictures of my sons down there guarding, and he said that it was bad, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah, exactly. And there was some homeless people lighting fires throughout the city and on freeway on-ramps and stuff. But I was thinking maybe they were getting paid by someone, because why, if you're homeless, you're going to spend money on food or anything else. You're not going to go buy lighter fluid. Call me crazy, but why would you, and pour the lighter fluid all over something and light it on fire? So there you go. Yeah, it was not natural. Yep. I crochet as a way to keep calm. Nice, Shop Panda. That's great. That's very meditative because it's very methodical and repetitive. I like that. Wow, I think I'm really far behind. Yeah, it says 37 new messages. Okay, just bear with me. I'm going to try to get through that. Disrupted sleep patterns and joint pain and headaches can be symptoms of ascension. All right, then that's what I have, you guys. I'm ascending. I have disrupted sleep patterns, me, joint pain, me, and I've had headaches lately, which I normally don't get. Basically, it was arson and natural because the wind drove it on. Yeah. It's meridian points you're tapping on. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Brad Gates on YouTube is great for EFT tapping. Brad Yates. Okay, so anyone who needs to know, who wants to learn about tapping, go to YouTube to Brad Yates, Yates. Okay, let me go back. Jennifer's very calming. Her cadence is so assuring. Yes, Lindsay. Yes. She makes you peaceful. Yeah, she's beautiful. Meditation Ocean Waves on YouTube. Yeah. I am with you on how I'm now feeling allergic to the news noise. Yep. Outrage harvesting. Yeah, you really see how they... my gosh, I realized I just missed a whole bunch. Oh, good night, Ellie. I think I missed you. You probably already left. I'm sorry. Okay, let me just catch up. Let me go back down to the bottom. You guys were talking about Jennifer Lisa, ethical psychic. Yeah, she has a very peaceful energy, and that's why I connected with her. That's why I was because there's a lot of people that I watch, but some of the psychics that or tarot readers that I like, once they started switching in what they were saying about the election, they kind of switched off of that. I lost interest because I can't have anybody that's entertaining anything negative. If it's anything negative or fear mongering or even coming from a fearful place, if I even get a whiff of that, I'm like, bye. I don't want anything to do with it. She's like an ancient wise woman. Just listen. Her voice is meditative. Yeah, totally. I have unleashed her lives. I've unleashed her life. She gives me credit for it too, which I'm so grateful because usually I'll have all these great ideas and then no one gives me credit for it. So I was grateful to have her say, Lisa, Sky Girl is the reason why I go live. And I was like, no, I'm really, it's far exceeded, my expectations. I'm so happy. But then she started having so many guests. And I told her, I love that you do that because you're so inclusive and loving, including me. And I'm really grateful for that. But, don't forget people like your energy, and they want to connect with you. And sometimes having multiple people up, and that's why I didn't bring anybody up tonight. It's wonderful sometimes. I love hearing from you guys. I love having the boxes and I love being in lives where there's people on. But sometimes you need just things to be just one energy coming at you. And that's what I wanted to do tonight. I just wanted it to be me. Only me. Okay, she has an ancient spirit. Exactly. Book narration on 11 Labs. She'll talk for 5 minutes and then 11 Labs will read the book. Oh, that's nice. Look, Inc. I'll have to look into that. I've seen 2 people get caught on videos here. Yeah. For the fires, Lindsay. The guy gave off bad vibes, right? The guy that was in Topanga Canyon. Oh, it's so weird. He was totally sketch. And he blurred out his face in the video, but the guy was like, and he was like, really, he even said, the guy said, if I look in your bag, something like that. And he goes, well, you're not going to find lighter fluid. Why did he say that? It was weird. Hi, Macro Mystic. In fact, he said, it's not like, yeah, exactly. You just said that. It's not like I have lighter fluid in my bag. I know. It's like, at the very least, you need to be detained. We need to look over why you're here and what's in your bag. So, oh yeah, that's right, Trek. You saw Orange Man's face in the flames. Yeah. Trek, a.k.a. Amy. I'll try to remember that now. The homeless were blamed and took the fall. That's true, Namaste. Well, I saw a video of one homeless lady. She was lighting some stuff on fire. Actually, I saw another one where a man was lighting some stuff on fire. You know, I don't really know what the whole story is because we don't know the whole backstory, but I did see that. They don't have a motive. Exactly. Right. Why would they do that? Those sounds like symptoms of menopause. Thank you, Cash, for being such a positive guy. God. It's also ascension symptoms, Cash. It's ascension symptoms. Hi, Stacy. Hello. I've been getting migraines like right here. I think it's because my eyes have changed lately and my glasses, I normally wear glasses. They're not the right prescription anymore. And I'm always on my phone now and I'm making more videos and I'm doing a lot of stuff editing wise and stuff. And so my eyes are just really strained. Plus I'm driving a lot. So I don't know. I don't really know what it is because I'm also getting vertigo, but the biggest pain right here. Oh God. And I don't have it right now. Thank God. But yeah, it's bad. Maybe menopause and elevating together. Could be. Okay. Peri and menopause. The divine feminine rising. That's right. How are you, Stacy? If you are unplugging from Meta products, don't forget Facebook Messenger. Yeah. I saw Judge Travis. Hi. I didn't know this, that if you're on Messenger, that it goes out through the Wi-Fi and maps something to do. Do you guys know what? I don't know. Right. Yeah. Thank you, Trek. Macro Mystic. Yes, thank you. I feel the same way. Anybody with low vibration is feeding my ego. Yeah. I just don't watch them anymore. As soon as they start talking like that or whatever, I just don't, I don't deal with it anymore. I just don't deal with it. That's just it. When they say I see them in office, I get off their podcast. Yeah, me too. When they're like, you guys, it's just what's going to happen. I'm like, well, if it is, and he does, and all my intuition is wrong, and all that I know about life and myself is wrong, it's not, but let's say it is, I'll come back and I'll maybe look you up again in the future. But I'm not going to deal with it right now, She reminds me so much of my sister who passed away. Oh, really? The ethical psychic does? Are you talking about Zuckerberg told on himself, Lindsay? That fake lady on fire. Oh my God, that was so... Wait, why are you calling her a fake lady? The lady that was on the train that was set on fire? Jamila, that was crazy. My God. Thanks for the follow, Gen Xer. Travis, how are you? Hi, you're a newbie. Welcome. I did a meditation at the top of the live, and now we're just winding down, talking about everything under the sun. I'm hanging in there, been all over the place lately, trying to stay grounded. Good. I'm proud of you. Yeah, it's a wild time. There's so much going on. So much on so many levels, constantly. Everywhere, all at once. Or what's the name of that movie? It's the hardest, though. So much personal history and connections. Yeah, I know. I have a couple businesses. Connected to my Facebook, so I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing about that. I'm never on there, but having it is the problem. I know that, so I'm just trying to figure it out. It maps everything you do and everywhere you go. Cookies galore. Oh God, how did he get away? And then then our stupid government's all concerned about TikTok, and it's like we have Facebook and Instagram doing like the absolute worst. So no, I don't like that. Did you guys know Red Note is partnered with X? Oh, I didn't know that. Not good. Oh, that's right. That might make sense because Elon's mother lives in China, right? And she's on Red Note, and people were like kind of giving her shit. It was kind of funny. Yeah, that's true. The woman on fire in New York, that was bizarre because nobody was doing anything. Nobody was running. Nobody was scared. Even the video was weird. I mean, what was that? It didn't seem like the surroundings were having the right reactions to a woman on fire on a train. Thank you, Stacy. And it's just horrid. That's horrible. Oh, Lindsay, you're you're saying just unplug for a week starting on the 19th. That's right. Yeah, you guys, a lot of people are getting that there might even be alien, I'm just going to say the word, sometimes I need to, sorry, alien contact on Saturday. So, there's that too. It's not verified? Oh my gosh. The story is fake? Well, what was all of it? The whole thing? The guy that was drunk and his roommate, or his homeless roommate guy at the homeless shelter? What? I've been driving. I missed the update on that. That's crazy. It's all whole thing. Oh my God. You guys, we live in a weird time. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Yeah, I remember when it happened a couple weeks ago, but I've been traveling these last couple weeks. I've been driving constantly. So when you're driving, you can't check your phone. Oh, the stories about Red Note are not validated. Interesting. You guys, it's exhausting. It's exhausting not knowing what's real. It's like, oh God, I'm so tired. So tired of it. I'm tired of it. I know we're in the twilight zone. This is totally insane. Okay, so are there any more questions or anything you guys want to talk about before I get offline? I got a couple more things to do. Tonight, oops, let me go back. Do you think Lotus could be a star being? I think we all are. I think none of us are from here. So I don't know. I have a whole weird different view about it. I think we're all from other places. So I don't think it's as weird as like 20-year-old me would have thought. You know, like 20-year-old me would have been like, is that an alien? Now I'm like, we're all aliens. Yeah, you're an alien. You're an alien. I'm an alien. Oh, you're in Arizona? Oh, that's right. McKinley, you're in Arizona? That's cool. I thought you said toilet zone. Maybe. If stories make you afraid, don't buy into it and react. Yes, Cat Mojo. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, you guys, just distract yourself. We already talked about that. Distract yourself with art, dance, music, crafts, paint, do pottery, make jewelry, laugh. Laughing raises your vibration. I remember one time, because one of the things that helped me was learning about near-death experiences. And that really helped me. And I remember one guy had a near-death experience, and he said when he crossed over and he met with like a godlike energy, baked cookies, that's right. He met with a God. To him, it was God. And he said God had the best sense of humor, and they were cracking up. They were laughing so hard they were crying, that when he came back into his body, he was still laughing. And he said, I don't even remember what we were laughing about, but it was like the funniest. And that's always stuck with me, is thinking about God being funny. I love that. Because of course, we're funny. So of course God is funny, So anyways, yeah, laugh. Laughing raises our vibration. Find a comedian that you like on YouTube or TikTok, and look at their stand-up, or Netflix, look at a whole stand-up series, or a TV show that makes you laugh, like Modern Family, or, whatever makes you laugh. So wait, the fire was real? Is that what you're talking about, Cash? Was the fire the woman who... I thought it looked real. That's why I was like, wait, what? Right, Jamila? Yeah, we're fine. I thought it was real. I was like, it looked real, but what it was weird about the woman that was set on fire on the New York subway was the way the people around her were reacting to it. That's what's scary. But I did believe it was real. It just, there was a dissonance between how they were reacting and her body there. Kids are more connected to why they are here, and they know to play We need to remember. Yes, exactly. To be present. Yes, yes, yes. Absolutely. Yeah, she didn't move. She didn't seem to cry or, scream or run. I don't know. There's more that we need to do. It's like they were desensitized. Yeah, I don't really know how do you even do all that? Like, if you're on fire, you run, Jamila, exactly. Or like you're trying to, like, was she already maybe like unconscious? And then he lit her on fire. And so she didn't, maybe she was sick, she was ill, and she became unconscious or in a coma even or something. And then they lit her on. I don't know. We'll never know. Fortune Feinstein is a funny comedian. Okay, I don't know who that is. I'll look them up. All right, you guys. Well, I've had a lot of fun with you tonight. Thanks for hanging out with me. She was sleeping. But I mean, even if you're sleeping, if you get caught on fire, you would wake up. Like you would, you're getting, I don't know. That's just the way I feel. You would wake up, right? You would wake up because it hurts. Like you're being burned. Oh my God, my hair is going, sign off. I'm like, okay. Good night, Stacy. Just remember, you guys, God and the universe are in control. They're more powerful than any man or woman or individual. So there's something bigger in control at all times. We are the light. We come from the light. We are the light. And no matter how scary something looks, no matter how good they are at making it scary, just remember that you come from the light. So just let go of all those things and just be in yourself and talk to your higher self, talk to God, talk to whatever it is, and just say, help me be calm right now. Help me focus on what I need to be doing right now. Help me, see what matters most right now. Think about your gratitude. Focus on your gratitude. Focus on what's real in your life. Disconnect from too much information. Get in your body. Dance. Tap. Stretch out. Do weird things. Sing. Be in your body. Be in your body. Disconnect from your brain and information. And just take the news as it comes, little by little. And just stay on that mellow. Don't get too crazy either way. That's my advice. I hope that helps you. And I've really had a good time tonight with you guys. Thanks for coming. Thanks for being part of the Dreaming Women community, the 4 a.m. women and men, everybody. And even if you're not on camera, but you're one of us as well. You're one of the group of people, So we're all part of it. Everyone that is connected to our intuition and we know something's off, we're on it. We're on it. Love you guys so much. Make sure you're following me. I'll see you guys. I'll be live again tomorrow. I'm going to go live every day through this time because I'm not traveling. So I'll be here, okay? I'm the nighttime shift. You got the Gias and all of those people during the day. You get me late at night. I'll see you guys. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Bye.